Hi everyone, how are you all doing? Hope you all are doing fine. Welcome back to my channel. It's your favorite and beautiful girl, Mara Favor Lucky. Yes. You're welcome back to this channel and to all the God's favorite. Thanks for your love and thanks for all your massive support. I can never take that for granted and I will never underestimate that. And I say may the Lord bless you all for all your support. And to you that is coming across my video for the first time, please, what are you waiting for? Please click that red button there that says subscribe, like my videos and share so that we can keep moving this ministry to the next level. Don't forget to turn on the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. Yes, as you can see the title of today's video, before we continue, I would like us to say a word of prayer. Father, I thank you. I give you praise. I ask, oh God, you meet everyone at the point of their need. And I pray that you bless every viewer here, that the end your name be glorified. In the mighty name of Jesus, we declare, amen. Let's dive right into today's video. As you can see the title of today's video, yes, I'm here. This is a story time. Please get your tea, your popcorn, whatever you have, your fruits around you, and sit and watch this video to the end. Don't skip any ad. When I mean don't skip any ad, don't skip any adverts that will be popping up during this video, so that your girls can get some coins from that. Okay, now let's gist. Let me give you this story. It's actually a story time. Yeah, okay, let me start from the beginning. Yes, how I met this my darling husband. Okay, everything started when I was, when I met this guy. The first time I set my eyes on this guy was when I was actually 5 years old. I say basically 5 years. So this story is very, very interesting. Just watch to the end. So I met him because actually my father is a pastor and we're being transferred to their own quarters or their own districts or assembly, whatever you call it. And so when we were transferred to that place, I was actually 5 years then, and they attend our church, and so I do see him. He come around to church as a young guy then too. We even went to the same primary school, but he was ahead of me. So basically the person that relates with me is his younger brother, because that's who is he's the for their last one, he's my age group. So we are the we are the ones that do relate, we gist, go to school together and all of that. So his cousin sister was actually my good and bosom friend. So if she's watching this video, she will know she know herself. So she was the person that always make me to come to their compound, because their cousin sister, they're all living in the same compound. So I basically go to their house and their compound, because whenever it was playtime, my parents were allowed us to go to their house, because they were like more closer to my mom. My mom just took them like as therefore my family took them like a family friend, not really on the ordinary church members. So they were like family friends to us. So when my mom and my dad want to go for a meeting or any meeting that will not be in our quarters or in our own church there, so they will send us to their house to stay. So until we got someone that was staying with us at that age, 5 years. My younger brother was little because I'm the first child, so we are quite small. So when she's going for that meeting with my parents, my dad, they will drop us in their house. So until when we got someone that was helping us in the house. So basically that time we go to their house. When it is playtime, we see in school, not with him. I don't really see him because his class is quite distant from my own, so I don't see him all the time. The people I see is a brother, a younger brother, and that my bosom childhood friend. So we're there, always seeing each other. And At a point we were transferred. Let me just cut the story, because if I tell you everything that transpired that time, it would take long. So but nothing basically happened between us, but he was not really friendly. He's very, he's always minding his business. He doesn't like, relating with people like that. Anytime you see him in our house, he wants to play ball with my dad and my brother. So they were always playing ball together, or they have, a sport that they play together with. So that's when you see him in my house. Basically, it was his elder brother that was so jovial that when you see him, you say, "How are you doing?" We say, "We are fine." For him, he doesn't even mind you. He doesn't even know. He just goes his business and go his way. So that was then. So that was exactly the relationship we had that time. I never even had it in mind, because he was not friendly at all. So I never had anything in mind. Him too, he never had it. But I do ask him, was anything coming across him? I said no, because I was too small, and he too, he was not having anything in mind for that time. So okay, let's fast forward to 2011. Yes, I actually schooled in the north. So during that period of time, that's in Maiduguri, precisely University of Maiduguri I went to. So during that period of time, August precisely, that was the month. So we went on strike because of Boko Haram. There was information during that time. If you actually want to hear my story, my university story, the Boko Haram, because we were the people that were in school when Boko Haram started. The main Boko Haram, everything, started when I was still in the university. So if you want to hear my story, please drop it down below. If you want to hear about all these Boko Haram things on all I passed through in school, just drop it down below the comment section by telling me, yes, I'm interested to know your school days. So as I was saying, so he I don't know how they got to got my mom's line and all of that. So during that break time, I was at home. It was precisely August period. So he called my mom. I don't know what they had in, because the mom and my mom were still family friends after those days, because when they meet in any convention or any church program, they were still, relating very fine. They were really good friends. So with the dad as well, the family was just a good family. Even his brother was still relating with him like friends, old time or childhood friend. So during that time, he called my mom. I don't know what was happening. He just called my mom, and he was like, "Oh, how are you all doing?" Well, basically he was saying that his mind just came across me. It was time for him to get mingled, to get married. So he just remembered me. That was what he told me. I was like, what prompted you to call my mom during this period of time? Was it that I have a business with my mom or all of that? So I'll be telling you. So he said no, that nothing like business or anything, but something just came across his mind when he was ready to get married. I was like, okay, can this girl, I used to know this girl as a very good girl, as he said. So I want to see if I can connect to them. So I don't know how he got my mom's number, and then he called. But I won't forget that when I was about to enter the universities, he actually gave my parents 15,000 without no motive, without anything, to support my school. But when I got admission, I don't know whether my mom told her mom. That's what I got to understand at the end of the day. My mom told her mom that I got admission. Maybe the mom was just gisting with them. Said, finally, these are our pastors that I got admission or whatever. So it came across his mind that he dashed me, that he cannot even remember. When I told him, did you have anything in mind when you gave my parents that 15,000 to support my admission? He said no, nothing came across his mind, nothing. So I was like, this is destiny. So he just he gave me that that was 2006 when he gave me, or 2007, 2006 to 2007. That was when I got admission. So I got admission November, December. So we went back to school January. So that was how it happened. So it was stroke. So but he gave me that money, I think 2007. So he supported my admission, and I went back to school. So but he said nothing was in his mind. He just did it out of maybe just support, as family friends we are. So he actually now called my mom this 2011 August. So he called my mom, and then He said he actually called because of me. He just wanted to know whether I am around, and luckily I was around. So he called because he stays in Europe here. So he called my mom. I was like, how are you all doing? He greeted my brother, he greeted my two sisters because we are four. So he was like, is your daughter, your first daughter, around? He said, yes, Amara is around. He said, oh, okay, can you pass to her? Then I greeted him with no motives, nothing. Your sister was so, was so pure at heart. I have nothing in mind though. Okay, but let's keep the story going. So he now asked me of my number after the greetings. Can we keep talking? Can we keep being friends? I was like, this one that was not even friendly when we were young. Are you sure anything can go between us by just being my friend? And I don't like male friend then, as of then, because I just was focusing on school. So he was like, can I just have your number so that we can talk? I said, okay. And that was my final year. Yeah, that was we came back during my first semester. The strike was during my first semester, so we're still in my first semester, but final year. So he was like asking me which level I am. I was like, my final year, I'm about to finish. So we gisted and all of that. So he asked, okay, can I have a number? I said, why? He said, no, for me to just keep talking with you and all of that. But he said in his mind that he was ready to catch up with me. So he now began to call me. I gave him my number actually. I said, okay, let me just give him out of family friends that we used to know right from time. But this guy was not friendly at all. This kind of guy. So he now told me, okay, that he was going to call me later in the evening. And then in the evening, my phone rang after he came back from work. He called me, how are you doing? We began to chat and chat and chat and chat. The chat became, keep going. This guy actually proposed to me on phone. He has not even seen me. The only thing he asked me to do was, please send me your pictures through email. I was like, send pictures through email again, my sister. So hey God, what did this guy they find? Okay, now I actually told my brother, because I and my brother, we are very close. We discuss our secret things together because he's my immediate. So I was like, guys, see what they happen. He said, hey, go send that now and send him the picture if you want to see picture. Then my mom too, we really relate. I was like, mom, you see, he said, my mommy and my brother, they even supported. It was my brother that now helped me to the cyber that I went to scan the picture. So my brother went to scan the picture for me to the email, to his email. So I was like, okay. After he saw my picture, he said, wow, okay, I would like you to be my wife. I was like, this guy never even like, okay, let's be friends, please, can we be friends so that we can talk? Actually, I met him 2-3 days, we just started talking, he just proposed. I was like, this kind of person I've not seen. I am the type of person that you cannot just propose to me. Even when I was in my 200, 300, he probably, I'll tell you, no, I am not ready, because I have it in mind that after I finish school, that I will start work, live my normal life before I marry any man. That has been my utmost desire in life. But I don't know that what God had for me was quite distinct from what I had, the thought I have for myself. Because the thought he has for us is of good and not of evil, to give us an expected end. And really, yes, he gave me an expected end. Yeah. So that was how he proposed. Hey. And normally when you propose to me, I cannot just once like that, I'll just accept. All of a sudden, I don't know what happened. I don't know whether it's magic, or I can't just say it tomorrow. We do talk about it most of the time. How can you? He said him too, he doesn't propose to women like that. He has never just proposed to a woman. That he always say, maybe let's be friends, just girlfriend. He doesn't propose to. He has not proposed to any woman. That it was just like the thing was just still very strong. The feelings and the emotions and the things that he was seeing was just serious. It was, in fact, it was real to him that this is the woman I'm looking for. So me too, I never had anything in mind. I just, okay, yes. Guys, it was after I said yes, the next morning dawned me. I said yes to this guy. This is not me. I was looking for a means to say no again so that I can, work on knowing who he is and all of that. I said, God. So that was how we began. We began to, began the journey, and then we began to talk. At a point, we had some problems. There was rivals coming in, and all of that. But December 2011, he came home. After August, he told me, 2011, I'm coming home for you. I was like, are you sure? He said, yes, I'm prepared. Just within 5 months, you're coming home, or 4 months, you're coming home. From September, October, November is 4 months, because we spoke on August. So how is it possible that he can make coming home? He said he has this in mind right from time to come home. I said, okay, no problem. He came home, and he just came home. He said he wants to do everything he wants to do. I was like, which kind of guy is this? Please, oh God, help me. Am I sure I'm making the right decisions, guys? This was exactly what I was saying. But we started praying. My mom started praying. She got assurance that he is the one. I got let me be very sincere, I never had any strong answer from God that this is my husband. But my mom was getting this real revelations. The person that made me confirm was, first of all, I met one of my brothers in school. I told him, see what is happening. There are 2 guys coming, because after he came, another guy came. So I was confused on who to go for. So he and the other guy was in Nigeria, and he was in abroad. So I wasn't seeing him well. So the feelings begin to reduce. His feelings for him, that was the truth, begin to reduce. And I was just like, okay, trying to see, let me just go for the one that I'm seeing in Nigeria and all of that. So that December, when he came back, he was like, I am serious. What I'm seeing is what I want. So he was like, what I'm seeing is what I want. So I want to go for you. So I finally, by the grace of God, with my mom's help, she was praying and was like, this is your husband, I'm sure of that. So my grandmom, before she died, she's late now, she called me, I want to see you. I went to the village, because my mom is from Imo State. So she just called me, I want to see you, come to Imo State now. So I was like, and my husband was actually around, but I didn't want to see him. He has come around the first time, second time, but I wasn't pleased seeing him any longer, because the second person was almost taking my mind. So I was like, I don't want to see you, I don't want anything with you. Whenever he comes around, my mind is not really with him. So after the second time he came, my grandmother just called me without, I don't even know how she got to know. That's basically, my mom nobody told her that I am having I'm about to get married, or people are coming for me in marriage. So she just invited me. I want to see, I have a message for you. Because she's so spiritual. She's a woman of faith. She's this warrior that prays. She's a prayer warrior. This is my grandma. I know she's with God now, I'm sure. Yeah, so she called me. I want to see you. Come, I want to see you. I was like, So actually, I'm the first grandchild from my mom, and I'm also the first grandchild from my dad's side, maternal and paternal. So she called me, as you are my first grandchild, I want to see you. I want to see you. I was like, okay. I ran. I told my mom, see what's happening. Mom said, go. Okay, if she has a message for you, go. So I ran to her place. As I just got to her place, she was just telling me, you have 2 men, they are coming to you. I was like, so serious. When I was actually at the corridor, she was sitting at the veranda, that's the sit out of the house. When I came in, saying one more, like in my dialect, welcome my daughter, how are you doing? What did I say? I'm fine. Hey, thank God you are coming. Yeah, sit down. What do you want? You want to eat anything? I said no. She just sat down. When I sat down, she began to tell me, I noticed that people are coming for your hand in marriage. I said, yes, ma'am. She said, there are 2 men coming. That one you don't like, that one that you're thinking is not your husband, is the actual husband. The other one will stay for only 2 years after you get married to him. That was the thing really shocked me. You were like, it's only 2 years you have to stay with him. You will enjoy it only but 2 years and he will give up. But if you leave this man to go and marry another man, he's going to live longer. I was so embarrassed, guys. I was like, what? You can't say that, because my heart was almost going for him. So I was like, you can't say that, mama. You can't say that. Ma, you cannot say that. She said, this is what God told me. Your husband is that man that you are rejecting. Can I see him? I said, do you know whether he stays here? Do you know? He said, can I see him if he is around? If he stays, let him come. Can I see him? And she never knew whether he stays abroad or anything. I just said, yes, he's around. He stays abroad actually, but he's around now. Can I see him? That's how my husband, that was the end of the rival and the fight and everything. My husband came to my maternal home. My grandmother saw him. She was so happy. She was so happy. She see your husband. See your husband. Hey, see your husband. I actually can remember how the way she was just happy seeing him. He actually, do you know, she never wanted us to go. She said you guys will sleep over till the next day. I was like, that night she blessed me, and then the next day we left. I was like, basically, this woman. So that was how marriage started, and then we started all the whole details. We came for introduction January. That January, think on 14th. Immediately after the introduction, he told my parents, yes, that he's going to do his traditional wedding in 2 days. That's 14th, from 14th to 17th. So within 2, 3, 4 days, let me know exaggerating, 3, 4 days, yeah, within 3, 4 days, we have finished preparing things. We went to market, bought things. Traditional wedding on 17th of January. I did my traditional wedding. He left and he came back again. December the same year, 2012. He came. We did our traditional wedding 17th of January 2012, and 22nd of December 2012 we did our white wedding. And the next January 2013, when he was about to leave, I think that was still on the after my birthday, we went and we did our court wedding, and that's how your girl was married to this my lovely and sweet husband. You get. So today I really enjoyed knowing him. That was how I got to meet him. That's how we did everything. In fact, guys, it was all God, and today I'm not regretting getting married to him. I enjoy my marriage. My marriage is blessed with 3 wonderful kids, and I thank God for all he has done for us. Today we are happily married. Yes, and I'm enjoying him. Thank you guys. This is just a little story of how I met my husband. If you did enjoy this story, please give your girl a thumbs up and tell me how you feel about my story. Give me a thumbs up and tell me how you feel about the story in the comment section. Share my story. Tell your friends how your girl met her husband. It might inspire someone because it was all about God. Yes, getting married to my husband today was God, because the devil almost came to take me away from him. But God, as he has planned and predestined that we are going to be together, he made it to come to pass. Yes. So today, if you're having rivals, you're having any problem, you are single, you are trying to get married, please focus on God. Just pray and ask God that he should direct you to the right man so that you don't make mistake. I really thank God that I never made mistake. And as well, if you have any question, because I would like to do a Q&A in this channel, so if you have any question that you like to ask me, you want to know, please drop it below the comment section, so that one of these days, if I gather questions, I will come up to do a Q&A to answer you all your questions. Okay, thank you guys. Have a blessed day. I love you. Okay, see you in my next one. Bye.